Welcome back to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house, in a creepy graveyard, from a haunted chick with really, really cute dogs. Tonight we're going to be doing Spirit Box, Estes method, as well as tarot readings. Yes, no, maybe sometimes why, if you are looking for a free question, as well as paid general, in-depth, and twin flame love readings. So we'll just see who shows up tonight. Also doing the 3 free card reading tonight called Surprise Jokers Roulette, as well as so many other things. We might even do the is this fake or not, where we watch ghost stories and see if we think they're fake or not. But yeah, we'll let you know when Surprise Jokers Roulette is going to be played. So welcome to Stormie's Haloweeenie Good Vibe. All month long, you get that free tarot card reading every single day. You can win it here on the Chammy just by playing my gift from me to you guys for my birthday month. Hey, Cottonfly, welcome back to the Chammy. Also, if you found us and we are not live, go ahead and skip to the end for the free collective message, which is a timeless tarot reading, which means it's good for any time you find it. Hope you had a good day, Cottonfly. Just going to put a few things in the chat for anybody new who might come in and hang out. Or for anyone who might come out and hang out with us who might need a reminder. Gosh, I don't think I've been on in like a whole day. I just fell asleep last night after I did the last live. And the next thing I knew, it was daytime. Sure, honey. New Moon Vigil candle orders are available for a limited time as well. I'm going to put the link in the chat. Ugh. Hey, Nitty, how are you today? Welcome to the Chammy. Hey, Andrea, how are you tonight? Happy almost Halloween, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. How have you been, Andrea? I'm going to make sure all my cards are straight up. I'm ready to go. I think they are. They should be. I'll go ahead and put the call center on too, in case somebody wants to call me and bother me there. My place is so dead. So dead it would wake the dead. I wonder if Addison is around. I'm going to message her on Instagram. Okay, Spirit, what does Contemplate need to know about her specific person's feelings for her? Are they good? Are they good feelings for her, Spirit? And what does she need to know about that? Okay, so yes, feelings are positive for you in this Ace of... I guess I had some black eyeliner on my finger. In this Ace of Wands. So yes, the feelings are good and stable. Hi, happy new moon, Sage. But the energy is still kind of a bit limbo-ish. Okay, Cottonfly. Sure, Knitting. Could be the... Thank you, Sage. Could be the moon. Could be it could be the solar eclipse. It could be all that nasty energy going on in Europe with the Moors in the Middle East. It could be a lot of things. Thank you so much, Sage, for coming by tonight. Spirit, what does Nettie need to know about their ex missing them? Does their ex miss them? So quite possibly, yeah, they could be missing you in this Two of Pentacles. I hope somehow that helps. Remember, they're literally going to absorb what you're thinking and feeling. So even if they don't know where it's coming from. Hey, Tiffany, welcome back to the Chammy. Well, I do hope you feel better, Sage. Has it been like this all day? You're so welcome, Nitty. Keep us updated. Have you picked a state that you'd like to maybe be in, Sage, and gone there with it? Like getting into that feeling of that state you want to be in. Maybe seeking out that which would feed it so that you could stay in that state that you want to be in. Sometimes it just happens, you know. But think about the cosmic events today. Solar eclipse, new moon. What else are the planets doing? What is the planet that your astrological sign is in as well? That could possibly be giving you some direct issues. Like what planets are in retrograde right now, you know? Today I found out there is a black hole in Taurus. How does that affect anybody and everyone who's a Taurus or has that astrological placement in their chart? Because I'll tell you what, sometimes it's a real black hole around here. Scorpio sun. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising, Taurus moon here. But they want to say it's Sagittarius rising, which I can see I probably have a dash of that. I think I'm probably on a Sag cusp rising at this point. I guess supposedly when we had those massive earthquakes and the earth shifted and we had that tsunami in 2004, supposedly astrological chart shifted a bit with the earth's axis shifting itself. So like now I have the Sag rising and Venus and Sag. But it sure doesn't feel that way. No, I put it only on subscribers only can chat. That's what it was. So it's not that you were timed out, Andrea. It's just that I had switched it over to subscribers only. So maybe it put you on mute or something till it could calculate who was a subscriber and who was not a subscriber, maybe, because I forgot to do that before I went live. Yeah, you weren't on a hold or anything. It's just that maybe what happens is it puts people who are subscribers on hold when you do that in the middle of a live. I mean, like I've read about Venus and Sag, about how reckless they are. I mean, there's nothing reckless about me when it comes to relationships, my sex life, my personal life, like, and I'm not a reckless thinker either. So it doesn't add up for me with that Venus and Sagittarius. I mean, the astrologers try to make out that astrological sign as quite of a pig pen, which I don't get. Because it's literally a centaur. It literally doesn't even have any clothes. So how's it going to make a mess? It's not like it's going to take its clothes off and wait for its nanny to come pick it up. I should probably check and see like what percentage the Sag Venus is in, as well as the Sag rising. You've been up writing each definition of the tarot, right on. You got a lot of Libra in your chart? I have no Libra in my chart. I'm like all Scorpio and Virgo. And Sagittarius. I don't even think I have another water sign in my astrological chart except Scorpio. You married a Virgo. That's a good combination, Scorpio and Virgo. My mom is a Virgo. My dad is a Scorpio. I like Virgos. Oh God, but they can overthink to the point where it's like, let me just get a pillow and just tackle you with it. So you'll stop thinking for a minute. They're like the brain of the zodiac. Like, I know that the Virgo hieroglyph is like a water bearer, like very similar to the Aquarius, but it really should just be a big brain. Yeah, I can relate. My drummer is a Virgo. I've known him all my life. It's so good to hear you're in love, Tiffany. Congratulations. I used to think I wasn't capable of it. But I got to the point where I realized I could maybe do that someday. So how's the stream tonight? Is it choppy? Is it moody? Is it smooth? Am I here? The stream, is it smooth tonight? Because sometimes it's very difficult for others to stay in the chat or stay online, or I'll freeze up a lot. And do I have bad Wi-Fi? No, not at all. I do not have bad Wi-Fi. What I do have is I have a computer that has a really poor Wi-Fi connection. Has a really poor Wi-Fi card in it. I'll never know why Dell puts such crappy Wi-Fi cards in the Alienware. I'll never know why. So it's mostly my the card that's for the Wi-Fi. Haven Shika, how are you tonight? Are questions going on? What do you mean? Yeah, we're doing tarot. What you doing, puppy? The dog is being so cute. Oh, what? Is Deb gonna apologize to me anytime soon for his actions? Yes, no. Well, your anxiety. A question: is all the anxiety my own doing or energy from outside me? Okay, let's ask. Spirit, what does Sage need to know about the anxiety? Is the anxiety her own doing? Is the anxiety from her own doing, Spirit? So, Spirit says yes in this King of Swords. It has a lot to do with your own energy. I would have to say you're going through maybe some kind of transformation with this Death card. This is the most positive card you can get in the deck. So maybe what Spirit's telling you is, you're just going through the motion, out with the old, in with the new. Strict mental diet. You got to learn to get into a state you want to be in. Yeah, you might have repercussions. But I try to tell anybody that I do work with or know or even am friends with, whether they have a diagnosed mental health issue, or they have a minor diagnosed mental health issue, or even not one at all, that's not clinical. Maybe just it's PTSD, or it's just anxiety that hasn't been diagnosed. You know, I mean, I think we can all have that naturally. But it's time to get into that, sending that state and feeling in which you don't want to be in back to the void, and just keep turning your back on it and get into something that does get you into what you do and where you do want to be with that energy. Okay. Maybe I can do maybe tomorrow when I have some time, and I do a live, that can be a chat topic on how to go from one state to the other. And I can help you guys with that kind of thing. And we'll talk about that tomorrow. Maybe we'll even get into the quantum love vibe thing. Because we've got soulmates. And a soulmate can be, I think that there's many different types of soulmates, including romantic. There's twin flame. Okay. But I think also, and feel that the whole quantum love vibe connection, which can be deeper than twin flame, deeper than soulmate, is also a very real thing I've been wanting to talk a lot about. And there just haven't really been a lot of people to come by and chat about it. So I'll end up like talking mostly to myself, or just one other random or two other random people that might be here, just about random life stuff in general. Spirit, what is a good yes or no question for Tiffany? Let's ask that question. Spirit, maybe we should ask, does Tiffany need to be staying calm at this moment in time? Spirit, what can that is Tiffany on her way to higher ground? Is Tiffany on her way to where she'd like to be? So yes, your vision is definitely in your hands. It's definitely, there's something about this Two of Wands. Hey Butter, what's up? Welcome to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house, from a haunted chick, in a creepy graveyard. So this is the energy behind this Two of Wands, is the Seven of Wands. So Spirit is showing that, through you sticking up for what you believe in, defending what you choose to defend and believe in, and sticking up for yourself, staying focused on, being on the right side of you, you are going in the right direction where you were supposed to be. And the card behind that was so beautiful. Love, love, love yourself, Tiffany, and you shall see the wonders around you manifest into what you want every day. Andrea, is your boyfriend Jamie going to leave you for another anytime soon? Butter, will my person reach out to me tomorrow? Okay, ladies, gentlemen, we're going to talk a little bit about these questions you've got. So Vanshika wants to know if Dev is going to apologize. You want the person to apologize to you? Get into the feelings and the emotions that it's already happened. What would you guys talk about? What would you guys be about? How would it change you? So will they? Yeah, they might come around and say they're sorry. But there's no one outside of you to give you that I'm sorry to you but you. Okay? So get into the feelings and the thoughts that this has already happened, that this has, come to a point where you've worked things out. Doesn't serve you to think about what you don't want with this, Benchika. You are going to want to think about only what you want your outcome with this. And it can be very beautiful, or you can choose to continue to feed yourself the shit show. Same with you, Butter. Same with you, Andrea. I froze. So basically, Andrea, you're asking me if your boyfriend's going to cheat on you. I don't do cheating questions. And Butter, will your person reach out to you tomorrow? Probably not. If you're having to come here and ask me that question on the tarot cards. But we're still going to ask your questions. We're just not going to ask them the way you want me to ask them. I'm going to ask them in a way that's actually going to get you the answer and give you a little bit of roadmap to your heart's desire. So, Vanshika, you want that apology? Consider it done. but there's no one to give it to you but yourself. You're going to have to get into the thoughts and the feeling that it's already happened, that this I'm sorry thing is already taken place. It's manifested. It's going to happen. And if you can't get there, you can't feel natural that this person naturally would say, I'm sorry for being an asshole, part of my French YouTube, then it's not going to happen. I mean, if you're having to ask a question, if someone has the decency to apologize to you when they've been so rude, if you have to ask the cards that question, then maybe they're just not a polite person to begin with. Maybe they don't have, the decency to realize when they need to owe you or someone or anyone, even themselves, an apology. So really question what you're asking about these people. I mean, Butter, your person should be calling you every day. You should know the answer to that. Spirit, tell me something. Well, what does Butter need to know about their person reaching out tomorrow? So no, but there is going to be a change here. As long as you can turn your feelings and emotions, turn your back on what doesn't serve you about your person reaching out, they will reach out. But as long as you're in that energy of you don't know how your person is going to react, then that's just naturally what's going to unfold, Butter, whether you like it or not. All right? As much as it sucks, it's true. So, Andrea, is your Leo boyfriend Jamie going to leave you for another anytime soon? This is literally asking me to ask if your boyfriend's going to cheat on me. Cheat on you. So I'm not going to answer that question because at the end of the day, you need to be asking your man that question. If you're feeling that way about a man, maybe you should leave his ass first, or your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever thing. Okay? Because no one should be in a relationship where they have to feel like that. Nobody should be in a relationship or even in a friendship who's like, is that person going to cut me? Like, why would you stay there for even just a minute? Oh God, I would be like, if I was feeling that way about somebody, I would totally be like, me, let's talk about this. Because I am like the kind of person, like I don't want to beat around the bush. I would never go to cards and be like, no, I would just go to the person, so I could just clean it up quick. So I could just, move forward in my life. And know whether or not I'm going to have to bow out gracefully or if I'm going to move on harmoniously. So, Andrea, let's go ahead and ask the question this way. Spirit, is Andrea going to be in a loving, compassionate, and honest, faithful, loving relationship with her person? Sorry, I'm going to have to take this because it's a phone call and I'm getting paid for it. So all paid readings take precedence over free energy updates. Hello, Hein. How are you today?
Good. How about you? Hey, I have a story from two years ago. I need you to do an investigation with Carl.
Okay.
And back then, her mom and owner, let's check if none worked for Color Nail in Chicago. That's okay. The first one.
Spirit says no in the Tower card. I was shuffling while you were working through that. So maybe she worked under the table in this Ace of Wands with their energy being behind the Tower card.
What do you mean?
So what I mean is this. So maybe she did some work for them, but under the table you wouldn't have to pay taxes and nobody would know.
Yeah, no, I mean like my question was like, is she currently working for Color Nail?
Okay, so you want to know if she's currently working for Color Nail. Okay, so I'll put the cards back in and we'll ask again. Is she currently working for Color Nail, Spirit? Is this specific?
She always played the game of the under the table, so I already know that.
Okay, all right. Spirit, is she working for Color Nail? Is she working for Color Nail?
In Chicago.
In Chicago. Is she working for Color Nail in Chicago? Is she working for Color Nail in Chicago? Spirit says yes, and it's Four of Wands. Okay, she found the opportunity in this Knight of Pentacles to take it for her financial and emotional security, and she went ahead and is doing it.
Okay, it's the same fucking salon that I told you from 2 years ago that I don't like her working there.
Oh, wow.
So, no chance of coming back. And the issue with her naked picture leaked from 2 years ago. Remember, you used to read that for me.
Okay.
I want to know, was it brought up again within this last 30 days?
Spirit, was it brought up again within this last 30 days? Was it brought up again in the last 30 days? This picture that he's asking about, Spirit, was it brought up in the last 30 days? Sorry, once again, I feel so bad for you. I wish I could give you. I'm giving you a virtual hug after all the crap you've been through. Like, Spirit, has it been brought up again? Has it been brought up? So this is so interesting. You got the Justice card, okay? And then the energy behind it is the Hierophant. And then the energy behind it is the Moon. So it's like, I feel like, yeah, it's been brought up again, but to bring some kind of justice to it, to bring some kind of light to it, because it has been hidden. Like, it's something that's been hidden. It's something that, it's like, it's something that's been burdensome for her in this 10 of Wands. Like, it's nothing that I don't think it was anything that she even knew about in the beginning. She wants justice for it because she doesn't understand why this is happening. I don't think she understands why this is happening.
Was she thinking that I'm the one that did it, or her mom now?
Spirit, who's the one that Spirit? Who does she think linked it? I mean, leaked it. Does she think Hein leaked it? Does she think Hein leaked it? So yeah, she thinks you leaked it, but let's find out, Spirit, who really leaked it.
No, ask if she thinks that her mom leaked it.
Spirit, does she think her mom leaked it? Yeah, and the Emperor card, she thinks at first she must have thought you did it, but now it's saying at some point it's like the mom put it in order or something like that. Like the mom might have even had something just to put that in her ear to make her think that it was someone else but her, or even it could have even been something that her and her mom had planned to make it look like somebody else did it.
That I did it, right?
Yeah.
Her mom is a bitch, and I told her like 2 years ago. And if her owner, the Bobby, the guy claimed that I sent the picture, and I was like, no. I was like, I want you to check and see if the picture really leaked.
The picture really.
That's what I told her.
Do you want me to ask the cards that if it's leaking again?
Yeah, is it leaking again?
Is it leaking again, Spirit? Is the picture he's asking about, is it leaking again? Oh my God, the 4 of Wands again. And then the 10 of Wands again. And then the Moon again. This is absolutely bonkers. We just got these 3 cards about it. So, yes, it is leaking again. And the 10 of Wands, once again, burdensome for her. And whoever's doing it has been hidden from her. Knight of Pentacles. Could it be her brother? But why would her brother do that to her, though? Could be someone that she considers like a brother or like a family member, but they're not. Somebody who wanted to make money from it.
Did she find out the truth?
Spirit, has she found out the truth? Yeah, has anybody, Spirit says? Has anybody, Spirit, has she found out the truth? Has she found out the truth? Spirit says she's trying to recover from that truth. Okay, and in this 4 of Swords being the energy behind the 4 of Cups. So no, she hasn't really found out who the truth is. She's kind of bored with this story, but she is trying to recover from it because it really messes with her head in this 4 of Cups and this 4 of Swords. Isn't that interesting? 2 4s.
So now does she believe that I did it, or what?
Spirit, does she believe that Hein would do this to her? No. Reverse King of Swords. She doesn't believe you did this to her.
Does she believe that her mom did it to her?
Does she believe that her mom had anything to do with it? Does she believe her mom had anything to do with it, Spirit? Yep, and the Two of Wands, that's what her vision is seeing within her, in her mind's eye.
And she still worked at that same salon.
Does she still work where, dear?
At that same salon that the picture leaked by her mom.
What if she leaked it herself?
She didn't leak it herself. I don't think so.
Well, so the reason I say this is because we've got the Seven of Wands. This is a very, I mean, Seven of Swords. This is a sneaky deaky card. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Okay. And then we've got the Lover's card. And then we've got the Five of Cups talking about how, like, you know, she thought that this would be something that would just make you more jealous and get you to give her the attention she wanted. It did not work because it's backfired on her. But in regards to the mom, does she think the mom leaked it? She thinks the mom has been very sneaky about this for sure. I mean, I've seen moms use their own daughter's pictures to get a guy and get them to send them money, making the guy think that the mother was the girl, the daughter. I mean, it looks like here what happened with the Seven of Swords, the Lovers, and the Five of Cups is someone set this up to make you both at each other, bring harm's way, or bring some kind of controversy to you guys, to break you up or make you fight or have this loom over your head in your love life. And it's been hidden from you. The truth has been hidden from you for a very long time. But no, she doesn't think it was you.
Is the picture still out there or no?
Spirit, is the picture still out there? Is the picture still out there? It said in the cards a moment ago that it was still getting around, but let's just go ahead and confirm. So we've gotten the Ace of Wands. We've gotten the King of Wands, which is the yes again. And then the World card is the energy behind that. So I feel like, yeah, it's gotten halfway around the world and back, but in regards to the truth, it's like she's almost too bored with it to find out. It's almost like she knows who did it, but she knows it was not you.
Okay. And then the other thing is, how come she say that if she find out that it's gonna leak out, she wanted suicide? How come she having suicide?
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
How come now she having suicide when she know that her picture leaked out? It's all because of her mom.
Is it all because of her mom, Spirit? Is it all because of her mom? Did you say suicide? Was she feeling suicidal, honey? We only had 8 minutes. I don't know if he'll call back, but until poor guy. So I don't know what happened to the other people who wanted to get free readings, but I'll get your readings to you in a moment, I promise. And then I'll timestamp them in the chat. Not that any of you will come back, but maybe you will. I know, what a place to stop.
Incoming call.
Yeah, he is. Welcome back, dear. Oh, I keep freezing up. I'm so sorry. Are you there? Are you there?
Yes,
I'm so sorry. I keep freezing up. Could you ask the question again, please? I'm shuffling.
What question did I ask?
I think you asked, was it all her mom's fault? And then we had gotten into her talking about being upset with regards to suicide because it upset her so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so Queen of Swords showing yes, mom had something to do with it. But it's also like you've got the Moon again, which is the energy behind it. I kind of wonder sometimes, like in this whole mess, if it was just to sabotage you, but what has happened is it's like backfired. It's I'm sorry that is she still feeling suicidal, or was this something from the past?
From the past.
From the past, yeah. And you can't talk to her because she's not talking to anybody.
Yeah. And if the picture leaked out, and how come she, back then she wanted suicide, how come she didn't do it? It's more of like a lie to make me feel pity.
Was it a lie, Spirit? Was it a lie? Yeah, see, it was just a lie to make you feel sensitive in this Queen of Cups, because she's a master manipulator. And the Seven of Swords. I almost wonder too, like, was it just something? Yeah, this was all just something to make you feel something that, God, these people are so toxic. Three of Swords, Five of Cups. Did you ever have a lawyer get the letter to you about the issues you were having? Did you ever get to that point?
Yes.
Okay, so the letter got sent, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. I know that you were about that a couple weeks ago. But it looks like any way that they can manipulate you. Spirit, any way they can manipulate him, will they? I just want to know for my own reasons. Will they try to manipulate him with anything they can? What does he need to know about that? So yeah, any opportunity they get in this Page of Pentacles. But their ideas are real small. Page of Pentacles is like it's like their ideas. It's like they're not even smart enough to pull one over on you anymore, because and you're bored with the tricks.
One quick question.
Okay.
So now verify, because of that picture leak. That's what caused the reason why someone that should get to know end up not getting to know her, or what?
Okay, so I'm going to shuffle, and let's see what you need to know about that. Because I've been shuffling while you're answering the cards, the question. Spirit, what does he need to know about that right now? What does he need to know about that right now, Spirit? Spirit says yes in this Judgment card. Lots of judgment going on, though, but it looks like in this Judgment card, it's saying yes. It's showing that in regards to the situation, lots of judgment going on when they should be celebrating their lives, but they're not, because they're too busy messing up their home worlds through judgment. It's just funny. There's like no love in that world. It's toxic.
Which means that did she date someone during the separation? For some reason, Linda pulled up that energy earlier.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the reason why I called you guys in there.
But as an outcome for you, the cards are really beautiful. In the Four of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Two of Wands. Spirit's saying that if you can fix things the way you want, well, it's not if, because you do have the power to turn this into what you want. Even if you want to remarry her, have another baby, live happily ever after, you could have that in this Four of Wands, this Ten of Cups. Right now you're on this crossroads of the Two of Swords and a Two of Wands, trying to fill in the blanks of the vision that you have with your life right now, getting stable, in the world that you're creating right now for you and your daughter.
So see if she dated someone in the last 60 days or 70 days. Now everything makes sense.
Spirit, what does he need to know about that right now? What does he need to know about that right now? Has she dated anyone? Has baby mama dated anyone? Has Heinz baby mama dated anyone in the last 70 days? So it shows that she's been victorious in definitely having some ideas about this for sure, with the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. Like I said, she might be just talking to somebody, and they're calling it online dating. Probably is what's going on. Is she dating somebody just online, Spirit? Yeah, but she'd like to hide it in this Justice card and this and in this Moon card. So that's why I've been picking. That must be why I've been picking up on there is someone there, but they just haven't actually physically possibly gotten together. It looks like it's just like an online thing right now, maybe, or even just talking. Maybe she's just talking a little bit to somebody. Because see,
does she have feelings?
Does she have feelings for somebody else? Let's see, Spirit. Does she have feelings for this person she's been talking to? Any feelings? That's interesting. So no, like 5 of Pentacles. It's like whatever they're talking about, it's just about you. Like this guy that she's talking to literally is having to not only try to date her, but date everyone else that's been before him. And I can see right now that with the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Cups, like he listens, he tries to be the best listener he can, whoever this person is, but he's pretty bored. But no, she's not in love with this person. In fact, this person makes her wonder, is the light on but no one's home? This person kind of makes her feel a little bit down too, but she just brings this person down, whoever she's hanging out with, which might be why there's been no opportunity. This is why my cards keep going back and forth. Is she with someone? Is she not with someone? Is she with someone? Is she not with someone? Because there's obviously someone she's talking to, and she's trying to maybe just date them online, see how she feels, but nothing physical.
Is it her friend named Juan?
Let's go ahead and ask. 1 second. Spirit, what does it need to know about that? Is this her friend that he just mentioned, Spirit? Is this her friend that that Hein just mentioned? So Spirit says no. Death card. But it is somebody she feels that she can talk to, that she can trust, but it's not this friend that you're talking about. You got the Death card, which is no. But here's the thing about the Death card. Even though it's a no card, it is the most positive card in the deck. So it's like, let me just affirm real quick. Are you positively sure, Spirit, that it's not her friend that Hein's talking about? Could you say the name again? So Spirit says, yeah, it's not. Spirit says positively sure it's not this friend. Does she ever talk to this friend, though, Spirit? Does she ever talk to this friend that Hein's asking about? So Spirit says yes in the Page of Pentacles. When she needs to bring things into order, when she needs to be sensitive, when she needs to see the good and the bad, when she needs a pick-me-up. So she does talk to that person, but the person that that she might be dating or talking to or thinking about being with or communicating with or starting something with is not the person that you talked about just now.
Okay. And then what else you see?
Okay, let's see what else.
Oh, she still work at that salon, Chicago?
Spirit, does she still work at that salon in Chicago?
The old salon that she used to work for?
Spirit says yes.
That was 5 to 5.
6 of Wands and Queen of Swords. She must be working part-time, though, and not all the time in the Hermit card, though. But yeah, she's working there when she can pick up hours. Let's see what else you need to know.
And that place is the place that the picture got leaked, and she still has to get to work there. Can you believe that? I never see any celeb like that. Her mom leaked it there, and she still works there.
Yeah, because she doesn't know the truth.
Does she know the truth now?
Maybe in the 7 of Wands. She is definitely looking to find the truth in the 6 of Wands.
Did she physically see the picture from the people there, or no? Or just hearing rumors?
Spirit says no with this 8 of Cups, so she just turned her back on what everybody was saying and doing and moved on.
She doesn't know what is embarrassment.
No. No, she doesn't. Spirit, what kind of change is she looking for? So she's looking for change in regards to 5 of Wands, conflict, competition, putting things in order for herself spiritually with love. Like, it looks like she definitely wants to turn things around for the better spiritually for herself, because she thinks that's going to make her love life better, her family life better. And she doesn't care who she has to compete against anybody to get it. She's in rear form in that 5 of Wands. Let's ask how she's feeling about you. How's she feeling about him, Spirit? So this is interesting. This is different. King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like what Spirit's trying to tell you in this is that there's something about her in this King of Pentacles that feels like you have something to offer that is some kind of emotional security, like trustworthy and loyal. Like there's something about you that she feels she can be like there's something to be trustworthy of. Maybe she sees that you had nothing to do with the picture thing. Page of Cups showing that in her mind, she feels like, you guys are going to be parenting together. You guys are going to be knowing each other through this life cycle, no matter what. So she sees that she's got to bring some kind of order to this situation with love, trust, and honesty in this King of Pentacles and this Page of Cups. That's the change she's trying to make. I don't think she's very happy about this leaked picture thing. But the suicide thing is a bit much. That's just her trying to manipulate you.
Does she want to rectify or what?
Okay. Just because someone expresses that they want to hurt themselves doesn't mean that they will. All right. It's more likely people do not talk about that kind of thing, and then one day you just find out they did. I wouldn't worry too much about it. But just know that 988 is a number you can call if you're ever feeling like you're over the edge and want to hurt yourself. It's like a suicide hotline. Maybe somehow you can convey that to her somehow if she talks about it again.
I'd rather call the 988 so I can have record and get the baby.
What, you mean talk to 988 about her suicide problem or her suicide comment?
It's not concrete evidence, because when I wish that back in the days I record all that so I could have a recording that she's mentally disabled,
Yeah.
Unstable.
I forgot the question we were asking. I'm so sorry.
What question were we asking?
I thought we were asking about her feelings, or what were we asking?
Reconcile.
Oh, yeah. Spirit, does she want to reconcile with him? Spirit, does she want to reconcile with Hein? Does she want to reconcile with him, Spirit? Does she want to reconcile with him? So, yes, she is motivated to reconcile with you in this 3 of Wands, in the 6 of Cups. Definitely feeling nostalgia about you. 10 of Pentacles. So 3 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Spirit says you could be very lucky with writing this new love story with her. She's keeping her eye on you. You make her feel nostalgic. You're her first love.
You know what?
What?
I want this just.
I got 12. I got 10 seconds. I keep freezing up. Keep me updated. I'm here for you. Feelings. Nothing more than feelings of love. feel bad for that couple. Yeah, I'm okay. I just can't believe that it's so difficult for one man to be able to get the law, to understand that his child is in a toxic situation that's unsafe for it. I mean, every time the law comes up and there's some situation going on that should really be taken seriously, it's like they don't take it seriously. Like and they take all the wrong stuff seriously. Hey, Pamela, welcome back to the Chammy. I know that a couple of people who were subscribers or not subscribers and then became subscribers had some questions. I think Butter wanted to know if their babe was going to call them tomorrow. I think Andrea wanted to know if her boyfriend was going to cheat on her or something. So if it's better for you, Andrea, for him to start a love life with someone else, then why ask? Spirit, what does Andrea need to know about her situation? So there's a lot better opportunity for you. This is a yes card. I don't even know how to answer your question at this point in time, but I'm going to go ahead and give Andrea Ace of Pentacles. You know, there's a time and place for everything, and I feel like in regards to your situation, there will be an opportunity for you to find the freedom that you're looking for. Hope that helps. Butter, is your person going to contact you tomorrow? No matter how far or distance, they're always contacting you. You're not separate, Butter. So the star for Butter, and it is 202. You remember, guys, these kinds of questions, these free questions are just for fun. Nice to see you guys who hung around through that whole call that I just had. His energy is pure attachment. I agree. Do I think people feel when you use the law of assumption? Thank you, Pam. My mom and I made this hat together. Oh, Andrea, you're so welcome. Just remember that, like, you can't be and do whatever you want. If you don't want to be with this person, kick them to the curb. Don't wait for them to make a mistake that will condemn them. Just peace out. Do what I would do. Get on the phone and be like, you know what? If so-and-so walked in right now, I'd still be in the corner making out with them and not you. Click by. I've had to do that before to guys who cheated on me and cheated on me, and I just look the other way. It's not pretty when they start crying on the phone. Somebody's got to do it. Would you like me to call him up or her up or whoever your partner is up and be like, hey, breaking up with you because she can't do it? Click. It doesn't have to be more difficult than it already is. In fact, if any of you need me to help you break up with somebody, please let me know. I need to take just a minute for myself after talking to Hein. I'll be right back. I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone. Ah! Actually, I'm going to go get a drink refresher. Hey, I'm back. So I've got the batteries for the spirit box. I guess we could turn it on, get it warmed up. I had the spirit box plugged in incorrectly, so that's why it wasn't working, you guys, but I did fix it. Jennifer, a long time no see. How have you been, Jennifer? Thanks so much, guys, waiting for me to come back. Does anybody have any questions about the spirit box? Does anybody have any questions about ghosts? Somebody asked something about, do I think that people can feel when you're using law of attraction? Probably. But one thing you've got to understand that's important about manifesting is that you're literally manifesting every moment of your life. You're literally involuntarily manifesting the way that you involuntarily breathe. So the more that you get into your thoughts and your feelings about things, you might actually see why things are happening the way that they're happening. You might be having an experience and be like, oh, why is this happening? And then you've got no one to tell you, well, this is why it's happening. But I'm literally telling you, that saying, life is what you make it. Well, it's because you're literally co-creating every moment of your life with your creator, whatever you feel your creator is, even if it's just the dirt outside. Is it a costume, Jennifer? Actually, no. This is really just how I am. It's not socially acceptable to dress like this every day. But if I had my way, I mean, you'll see me if you know where I live in my town, and I am completely always just very myself. But this hat is for special occasions only with you ladies and gentlemen tonight. But this is just me, Jennifer. I'd like to say that maybe tonight I'm more of a werewolf than a vampire on the inside. Well, there you go, Sage. There you go. And that's it. One way that I would help my mom when she was not well is, and even my dad when he was going through chemo, I would just be like, go back to a time when you felt your best. Remember what that felt like. Thrive from it. Now my dad's okay. And it would always help my mom a lot as well. It would help sustain her through her thriving. See, there you go. He hasn't reached out yet, but he will. He will. He will. What's going on? Oh, it's not plugged in. I don't know. Maybe he will speak to you through the box. We've had people who were literally having out-of-body experiences and astral traveling who have actually come through the spirit box. And they're alive and well. It sounds like you're right to bed. Oh, you're funny. Good morning, Diana. Welcome to the Chammy, the only channel on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot card reading from a haunted house, in a creepy graveyard, from a haunted chick, with some really cute dogs. Actually, I designed it, and my mother and I made this hat together in the early 2010s because I was going to go and work at Dragon Con, the Silk Road, in 2011, 2010. I didn't work it in 2012. But this is an original made by me and my mom before she passed away. She made hats, she made clothes, she made all kinds of cool things. So if anybody would like to special order a hat for me, that is also possible. I just haven't put the option out there for anybody. Is it radio waves? So what's interesting about that is, yes, it is done through a little radio thing, but I took the let me turn this down a little bit. I took the antenna out of the spirit box because I was tired of it just picking up all the time radio stations. Sometimes I'll get them, but not all the time. You want a hat for me, Tiffany? Sure. Let's put the I got the Motley Crue light show balls up. This one on. So put that one there. I'll put the REM pod in as well. Oh, I don't know, Tiffany. I mean, this hat was made before inflation, so I would have to go back and look. Spirit, if there's any good spirits in the room or in the area that want to come and talk to us that are good, the REM pod is available for you to touch. If you cannot touch the REM pod, come touch some Motley Crue light show balls. Let me turn the lights down just a little bit. But Tiffany, if you would like me to go over what maybe the items that make this hat or a hat like this would cost, I could find out for sure. The skull is a coyote skull. It's from the Bone Room. All their items were made, well, of course, made by nature, but all found in the wild already, deceased. So no animals are hurt in the making of anything at the bone room. And it was so cool. Like when I went to go record at Third Man Records, the girl that set up the mic and everything, like her and I like made this connection through this hat because I guess she get her skulls from the bone room too. Pay $100. Let me show you another one. This one is not a real skull. This is just a resin piece to make it look like a real skull. It's just made out of resin. Just a little hat piece. I may have even worn this one to Third Man Records as well for an event. But that is not a real raven skull. Oh my god, my puppy is over there sleeping and she looks so cute. If she was awake, I'd go get her. She's sleeping. So precious. How would I wear the other piece? Just on the head. With really any hairstyle. Are there any spirits that want to say anything to us through the spirit box? So cute. I can't even stand it. Let me just turn this off and go over there and cuddle with the dogs. Coffee. I love coffee. So if there's any spirits that want to say anything through the spirit box, let us know because we are going to do Estes method. Is Scotty there? Tiffany would like to know if Scotty is there. If you would like to say anything. I'll be right back. Did that noise scare you? She's like, I don't even know where I am. Who are you? What are you doing with my mommy? Someone came through. Do you remember that night we were sitting here conflying and the spirit box said Dorothy? God, that was so freaky. Let's slow it down a little. Okay, there was a really creepy noise outside. Like a literal bang on the house. I'm gonna go check on my dad. Be right back. Okay, so it was just my dad dropping his channel changer. Oh my god, it's my biological clock. Let's just turn that on. It was just daddy. Omar, Andrea wants to say something to you. Are you there? They are having a party, aren't they? Is there anybody here that would like to say anything to Sage Wisdom on the spirit box? Omar, if you're there and would like to say hello to Andrea. The REM pod just went off, Andrea. Yes, Queen Bee, what's your question, dear? You wanted... Hey there, I'm not John. How are you, dear? It just said, let's go. It's cool. I said, yep. Yes, Queen Bee, go ahead and ask the spirit box a question, dear. Or ask the tarot if you have a free yes, no, maybe so question. It did. It just said, let's go. What's going to happen with Nico and I? We made plans tonight and he ditched me. I kind of made it known I wasn't happy. Kind of want to hit him up and tell him a piece of my mind. Don't give anybody a piece of your mind until you ask the tarot. Spirit, should she just keep her cool? Is it worth it to give him a piece of her mind? I know those cards fell, but Spirit just doesn't want to use those cards for you, okay? What does she need to know? Okay, so no reacting right now. Calm down, Spirit, and this reversed Ace of Cups, okay? And creatively start using your imagination to turn it around in this Page of Cups. This person has this puppy love, kind of a very immature, kind of schoolboyish, schoolgirlish kind of thing for you, okay, that they feel special about. Okay, but Spirit says don't mess it up with giving him a piece of your mind right now. All right? Stay in that Page of Cups energy where you're using your mind, your feelings, your imagination to create what it is you want. If you want to get into an argument, go for it. If you want to fight, do it. But really, with this being reverse, Spirit saying no right now. Because you could it said hope, didn't it just say hope? You could really turn this into something special if you wanted to, Queen Bee. Okay. This person may even feel like I can trust this person to know they're not going to freak out on me if I, something else came up or something happened. Just give them a chance to explain themselves. I know that you guys had made plans and he ditched you, but what? Are you feeling scared? Come here. I know the person ditched you, but it's not worth it reacting and getting all upset about it. It's not worth it, Spirit says right now. Give them a chance to explain themselves. Just be your cool, loving self. Okay, you're the majestic ass queen of your reality. Andrea wants to know if Omar is with your aunt. The REM pod just went off. So maybe he is not able to speak. Maybe he's not able to speak totally through the spirit box. So he's trying to figure out how. So it becomes easier for him to touch the REM pod. You're so welcome, Queen Bee. Oh, I love you, honey. Do you want to go to Grandpire? Take you to Grandpire? You look pretty sleepy, honey. So Sage Wisdom said, "Hey T, I know you're asleep, but show up and say hey to me. Show we're connected." Dolphin? What about dolphins, honey? I love dolphins. Omar, if you're here, touch the REM pod again. He's like, nah, I'm sleeping. Omar, if you're there, touch the REM pod again. Or say something through the spirit box if you can. Okay, it just sounded like it said Andy or Andrea. I swear it just. Oops, I didn't mean to turn it off. I'm so sorry, spirits. I was trying to turn it up for you. Why is it suddenly not working? is it doing this again? Okay, it's 5 o'clock. I don't know what I'm gonna take the puppy back to Grandpire because she's kind of getting freaked out. What have I walked back to? Scotty, is that you? Let me put the spirit box closer. He called you Andy, so definitely for you, Andrea. Dork. Did it just say dork? Hey, Mom, if you're there. Hey, look, we got 7 people in the chat and 9 likes. Did you say geek? Yeah, you did? Are there any spirits here that want to say something to us? Is the what did it just say? Hey, is the little girl buried under the house here tonight? And does she want to talk to us? Say hello. I've got Dolly Doll here for you. Did you just say mommy? Sage wants to ask, Omar, are you okay? I froze. Again. Help you? How can we help you, Spirit? Strip? I don't think so. Not tonight, Spirit. Just kidding. That's enough. It's literally not at this point my internet. At this point, it's not the Wi-Fi. It's not the computer. It's actually the spirits that will freeze it up and cause this commotion in the chat. They can read what you're saying in chat. They know what you're thinking. They know what you're feeling. So expect anything. Literally, like not too long ago, I did a spirit box session with Pee Wee Herman, sent him a telepathic message, and he answered me on the spirit box. Because we wanted to test if they can telepathically get our messages. The way that we telepathically can communicate as humans with animals and each other. They've literally spelled out X. I had the XPLR sweatshirt on, which I like to wear a lot. It's like my comfort sweatshirt right next to my sober as gangsta. I've had spirits actually literally spell XPLR, which was on my shirt, or say sober as gangsta. Read from my sweatshirts or my t-shirts that I've worn during the spirit box sessions. Omar, did you visit us the other day in the house? Andrea wants to know. You first. Hey. No, we don't. There's no horse here. Yeah, you are old. Touch. Don't touch me. It'll burn you. You can touch the REM pod. You can touch the Motley Crue light show balls. Okay, you can touch the orgone generator if you need some energy, Spirit, but do not touch me. Do not touch people in the chat. Do not touch the dogs. Do not touch anybody in the house. Only touch yourself, Spirit. Hey, Foxy. How are you, babe? World. It just said world. I Confly and I are going to do what's called Estes method tonight, and that's where I attach the spirit box to my headphones. I blindfold myself, and all before I do that, we call her on the FaceTime to kind of get ready so you guys can hear her, so I can make sure I don't hear her. And this is how we speak to the dead. And I will literally channel whatever questions she asks. I'll literally channel the spirits that come to the box. It's a little bit different from what we're doing now, which is just sitting here, letting it say whatever. Letting it say, welcome back, I'm not John. Talking back to you guys back and forth. With this kind of setup, I'm actually using certain equipment to get the words to come out of the spirit box more clear. Whereas the spirit box Estes method is a little different. I'll have to put the headphones on. I'll be completely blindfolded. I won't be able to hear what Confly is saying. I won't be able to read the chat. I will have absolutely no idea what's going on around me. I won't be able to hear the REM pod. So it'll be quite different. And what's interesting about doing Estes method is to see how in sync everything can be regarding questions we ask. Now, you have to remember, I don't know the questions. I don't know what Confly is going to ask. I don't know what the subject's going to be. I don't know what you're going to say in chat. I won't be able to see or hear any of that. So it's interesting when we do get these Estes method sessions going, and I start saying things that these spirits are saying, and they actually correlate. Is that even a word? I think it is. They actually coincide with what you guys are talking about on this side. So I'll be taking a moment to step on the other side with them so they can speak through me, through the spirit box. So I'm going to get ready for that. I'm going to get I got my blindfold on now. I'm just going to get the headphones and I have a water here. So I'm just going to call Confly on the phone in a moment on the FaceTime and get my headphones, and I'll be right back, and we'll hook everything up. We'll just go from there. Very spooky stuff. I'll be right back. Just gonna get the headphones. I'm back. Maybe Contemplate fell asleep. I will try her again in a moment. Oh, I'll turn that off. I don't think anybody's going to be calling in at the call center right now.
Stormie.
Hi. Are you okay?
I'm good. I just got some hot chocolate.
Okay, cool. Cool. Let me just get the iPad situated.
Hey guys, what's up, Diana? What's up, Steve?
Put all the cards over there.
I am not done. Can they hear me, Stormie?
I don't know if they can hear you, babe. Let's find out. Can y'all hear Cottonfly at all?
Thanks, Tiffany. Thanks, Andrea. Thanks, Diana.
Thank you, everyone, for coming by tonight.
Happy Saturday, guys.
Can y'all hear Cottonfly in the chat?
Okay, now I can hear you. Tell me, darling. Yes, I am not John. Your name was said.
Did it say John?
Oh no, I think he means me, like because I read his name.
Right.
That would be cool if the spirit said his name.
They just said, sounded like a group of them just said, hey.
Oh, it's like homies hanging out on Saturday. Like, hey, what's up?
So I know you have usually a list of questions. I have no idea what's on that list of questions, you guys. So who knows what she'll ask?
Dun dun dun. Facts.
It is now the witching hour. I can't believe we're like still here.
Uh-oh. Is it officially 3?
Yeah, it's officially 3.
3:03.
Let me turn the lights out. I'll be right back.
Is there a dad that wants potato salad? Is there a dad that wants potato salad? I think somebody just said yes, but it was like a woman. Hi, Diana. Is Diana's dad there? Does he want potato salad? Potato salad. Oh, Sage is that? Oh, okay, I see.
So you can hear. This is what I'm going to listen to now. I will not be able to hear what she says. So let's go ahead and test the vocals just to make sure that they can hear you and I can't.
Okay. Now?
Yeah, let me turn it up.
Oh.
Okay, say something.
Hot chocolate
Yeah, I can
alert.
still hear you. Hold on. Okay, say something.
Bing bong. Bing bong bing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'll turn you down just a little bit.
Did you hear my bing and bonging?
Hold up. Gotta put the timer on. I don't want to forget that. Okay, say something.
Ball with the ball to bang bang. Can you hear me?
Say something. I still hear you. Okay,
Did it
how
all
about
for the
saying
duckies.
something like now?
Can you hear me? Hot chocolate alert.
Yep, no, I can't hear you now.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so I guess I'll just put my mask on and I'll go ahead and press start.
Ooh.
Okay, I'm doing 10 minutes.
Dun dun dun. 10 minutes
Okay.
on the alert. I am not John exactly. I'm actually drinking hot chocolate right now.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
Okay, cool. If anybody has any questions or something they want me to
If
say
there are
out
any
loud,
good spirits in the room that want to come and speak to us through the spirit box, please do not touch me. Do not touch the reader. Don't touch Cottonfly. Don't touch anybody in the chat. Don't touch the dogs. Don't touch the dad. Only touch yourself. If you need energy, touch the orgone generator, which is the yellow blinking light next to me. It will give you life chi energy. You may touch the REM pods to let us know you're here, or the Motley Crue light show balls, which are here somewhere on the desk. So you may begin now, Confly. I just wanted to reiterate that information. I cannot see what's going on. I cannot hear anyone or anything. I do not know the questions.
Stormie, can you hear us? This is a trick. Say yes if you can. Looks like she can't hear us, guys. Is Sage's mom in the room? Sage Wisdom's mom. Say your name, Spirit, if you're there.
Read.
Read. Is that a name? Math. Trickster. What is all this energy that's coming out tonight that we
Who did this?
touching everything? What is all this energy? Math trick. Come forward and say something. You have something to say? Andrea's dad, if you're there, say your name. Or Andrea, yeah, Andrea. Sage Sage is asking, Mom, is Dad mad? Andrea's dad, if you're there, say your name. Sage's mom, if you're there, can you answer, is Dad mad?
What it's worth.
Is that a yes for Sage?
Bed. In bed.
In bed. Is that where you're at right now, Spirit? Oh, people are in bed? Okay. Is this Sage's mom?
We're on the way.
Are you mad, Dad? From Sage? You're on the way. Scotty, if you're in the room, Tiffany says she loves you. Scotty, if you're there.
Prep.
Who are we talking to right now? What's a name? Can you give us a name? Is this someone's mom? Andrea's dad, if you're there, say your name, please. Please say your name, sir. We're here listening to you. Andrea's here listening to you. Come forward and say what you have to say.
The room.
The room, yes, we can see you.
Pure of heart.
Juanita, is Juanita's mom there, or anyone there for Juanita?
Stay with
is there
me.
any family members? Who are you, Spirit? Is this Juanita's mom? Is this somebody's mom?
Could not be free.
What's your name?
Do not want to give. A number I brought.
What's your name, Spirit?
Who's this?
Hi, this is Cottonfly, Spirit. We're here. Everybody in the chat is here listening to you. Diana, Andrea, Tiffany, Juanita, Stormie, Sage. We're here. If you have a message for us, please let us hear you now.
It seems regular.
Yeah, we come and talk to you guys every now and then. Let us know.
When did that happen?
It happens every night. Well, almost every night on Stormie's chat or her live. You're on the TV or on the screen.
Hundreds of us. Standing in line.
Standing in line where? In heaven?
Oh God, it just said, hey, John.
Hey, John.
I'm about to come out there. You would love it.
Oh my gosh. Spirit, can you please send Andrea's dad here? And it just said, I'm about to come out. Andrea. It's so cool.
The thoughts.
That's my dad's name, Juanita. Oh, okay, Juanita. Let me write that down so I can.
This is exciting.
Yes, it's exciting. Whoever's there.
Oh, wow.
If there's a family member that's in the chat and you want to talk to them, please come forward. John, are you there? Juanita's dad.
Out of mind.
if you don't mind. Sage's mom. Can you see Sage?
We like driving.
Driving or driving? Are you guys just hanging out? Are you guys okay? Hazel is mama. Aw. Is that a nickname, Juanita? Hazel? Hazel, if you're there. Diana, Tiger. Tiger, if this means something to somebody, please come forward, Spirit. Awesome.
Never talk about it.
Who is the Spirit? She passed, Juanita. Never talked about it. I am not John. They said your name. Well, we think it's Juanita's dad. Juanita's dad is also named John. Hazel is
Next Thursday.
Name. Aw. Juanita, daddy misses her dad's name, John.
We want to chill with y'all.
Wow, yeah, definitely. You can chill.
Reminds me of.
I wonder if they're just copying what Stormie says, or if they're actually saying they want to hang out.
Is this what you said you wanted?
Andrea's dad are with Lupita and watching over her. Andrea's dad, are you with Lupita and watching
Time
over
to
her?
prep. Monday.
Is there a name? Whose name? Like, can you give us a name, sir, please? Whoever's coming forward, can you give us the name? Give us your name.
I'm brave. What?
Aw. Thank you for being brave, Spirit. You can come forward and let us know who you are. Give us a name, please.
This is crazy. This is real.
It's real, Spirit.
And I could get hooked up.
Yeah, you can. Stormie's hooking you guys up. Say whatever you need to say from anyone here. Sage's mom or dad, if you can say your name. Sage Wisdom's mom or dad, if you can say your name. Diana Lynn, Steve, Ewy. Juanita's mom, if you're there, you can say something.
Get behind.
Hazel. Is there a line that you guys are in? Yeah, so the chat is just everybody who can see you, Spirit. Who can see you.
I think I hear the alarm.
Oh gosh, I didn't really get into my questions. It's okay. Juanita, Skeeter, Andrea, Dad or Amar, are you here?
I guess that was the alarm.
I know, right?
It seemed like it went by so quick.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it seemed like they were like actually responding to people like in the chat. I guess like you guys maybe have like a strong connection with your family members because they said Juanita's mom. Oh no, hold on, let me see. Like 2 or 3 people.
That was like 5 minutes. Wow. But I set the alarm for 10.
That was 5 minutes? It wasn't 10?
Did we like shift realities or something?
What? So they said John, which, you know, I am not John is here, but Juanita said that her dad, when she was calling out for her dad to come through, her mom and dad to come through, her dad's name is John.
Well, yeah, and Juanita also means it's like a female version of John or Joanna.
Okay. So that was pretty cool.
Which John and Joanna are pretty much the same name. It's just male and female versions of them.
Juanita's mom passed. Oh, okay. Did your mom pass like recently or something? Or your dad? That he? Sorry for your losses, everyone. I'm sorry for your loss, Juanita. Did your mom or dad pass recently? 5 years ago. That's still recent.
Yeah.
Was that your dad who passed away? So maybe this is the thing. Like I feel like because like my dad, he when he passed away. Okay. But when my dad passed away, he would show me signs. Like he would meow sometimes and things like that, like silly things that he used to do in life, and people would hear it. So it wasn't even like I would just hear it myself. So I feel like 5 years especially, I was still hearing things. So maybe I don't know. Maybe the energy's still fresh. Aw, Juanita's mom passed in her arms. That's
Yeah,
that's
so did
sad.
mine.
Aw.
I feel like it was kind of scattered. Like there were hundreds of them that wanted to talk, but only 10 minutes. Hundreds of them that wanted to talk. Did you ask how many there were at all? Because it said hundreds.
I mean, I asked if they were in heaven. It kind of sounded like because they were in line. So I don't know if they meant like the chat, like everybody just seemed like they were in line asking questions, but it kind of felt like it was like they were in line to kind of come through for everybody that's like in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I was like, I don't know. I feel like this chat right now has like more like I guess like a stronger connection to their family, or maybe we're just like promoting that. I guess because I was asking them to come through for everybody, and I was like saying their names, so maybe they were just coming through a little stronger in line.
Interesting.
Oh, sorry, guys. Awesome, John. Yeah, seriously, sorry for your losses, everyone. But I'm glad that we're here together to do this and hang out over it. Juanita, I hope she knows that, Mom. That you tried, Juanita. I think Stormie's gonna be doing like a writing letter session on Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah. So definitely gonna be doing something where like we write letters to our loved ones who passed away. I do this every year since my mom and my grandma passed away in 2014, where I write my mom a letter to catch her up on what's going on, and you burn it on Halloween when the veil is thin. You can do that the day before or of Halloween or the day after.
That's so cool. I'm definitely gonna be done. That seems so like how does that like what is that tradition from, or is that like something that you do during Los Dios?
I don't know where I got that from. I'm not really sure. I think that's just the tradition. So now it's the spirit box is going off, showing some kind of hypernatural energy in the room. I guess this is like a temperature change. Like it has gotten suddenly like really cold in here for no reason. There's no air conditioner on. There's no window open.
You know what? Maybe it's like because Juanita's saying she wasn't alone. Yes. Okay. Thank you. I hope she knows I was there. And then
So the
this
spirit box might be reacting to that.
Juanita, maybe maybe your mom is like super connected to you, and she's coming through like that to touch it, right? Like, what do you feel about it, or what do you guys think?
I'll be right back.
Aw, Juanita's mom. She hopes you're okay.
I gotta put a different shirt. And put a light on.
Aw. If there's any spirits right now in the room, you can touch the red light or the ball on the table. You can touch that if anyone's there and wants to show up. Juanita's mom, if you're there, she hopes that you're proud of her. If you can hear this. Sage's dad, I hope you're not mad, Dad. She's saying that she hopes you're not mad at her.
And they don't feel
Sage's
that.
dad, if you're there.
They don't always feel that on the other side. They don't feel like, from what I've learned, is they don't feel like about things like we do. Because you have to remember they're not having to deal with earthly things anymore. So they're feeling different than we would in our physical bodies. They're feeling things that, like, they're experiencing things we don't feel unless we're on the other side. Just like we're experiencing things here that they don't feel on the other side. Ruby, are you okay? Ruby, are you all right, baby?
Whoa.
I'm just making sure you're alive, little fatty one.
Paige, did you hear what Stormie had to say?
They don't
he was always mad. He's a mad character. He was a grumpy cat.
Honey, what's going on? Are you okay?
Aww.
You okay? So yeah, it was this going off, not the REM pod.
Oh, that's the hyper necklace. So like, what if their predisposition is to be a little bit grumpy? Are they going to be more lighthearted on the other side?
Yes.
Awesome. So like a higher elevated sense of like knowledge or reality or like outlook.
Yes.
But still still the same self.
Yeah, it's like, so, we have these worldly things to think about, feel about, deal with, that we experience as human beings. That's why we come back. That's why, we come back as humans or whatever we come back as, because we want to have, our soul wants to have that experience that you have when you are alive. But on the other side, it's like they don't experience things the way they do when they're here physically in a rental car.
Yeah.
And so we don't experience what they experience because we have our rental car and they don't. It's just like we have learned so much about them. Like, they do get hungry. Mm-hmm. They do get thirsty. We've experienced getting really hungry, really thirsty after a spirit box session.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we've come to learn that, if you give them a food offering, they like it. Doesn't food. Wow, I'm freezing up. I'm freezing up, y'all. So it doesn't mean that they can eat the food, but we also had questioned before if they sleep. And we wondered if maybe some of them sleep so that they can regenerate their energy like you would as a human being. Oh, Ruby, you're so beautiful. That's the alarm again. I don't know why it's going off. Let me
so
stop.
Weird. Did you set it up again?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's get back to the chat thing. Sage, he was always mad. Aw. Lita, I know Dad's lost without Mom. Aw. So they're like best friends, Juanita, your mom and dad? So Storm's like, what happens like when I guess like they're best friends? Like, do they meet on the other side? Mom, are you with me?
Well, here. Let me give you an example of what happened when my best friend died. Oh, baby, you're so cute. So when she passed away,
Yeah.
I can't really say that Melanie was in the light. Okay, but I took her there. Um, I definitely took her to the other side where her dad was. I don't know how I did it. I could not tell you how I physically did it because I did it astrally. But it was so weird because like we were like someplace, I don't know where, I couldn't tell you where, in some kind of dimension. It was dark and I was holding her hand, and then her dad like came out of nowhere and he's like, "What are you girls doing here? You guys shouldn't be here." I'm like, "Well, she needs to be here because she needs to be with you because she's no longer on this side with me." And so then she took her dad's hand and they went into the light together. And I came back.
And did she want to go? Like, did you have?
Oh yeah. She wanted to go. She definitely wanted to go. Her dad was her best friend. My mom is my best friend, and my dad is my best friend. My mom hasn't gone anywhere. Yeah, her can is over there that we put her body in, her ashes. You know, her urn is over there, and part of Melanie's ashes are also in the urn. But I feel a very strong sense of the fact that we do reconnect again and again and again.
Yeah.
Depending on what we want, what we feel. I think it's very much the way it is here in this reality. It's just that they don't have a rental car. So they can't taste food. They can't drink water. They can't, they can't do certain things that we can do physically.
So okay, so basically, like Juanita's question, she's asking like if her dad is with her mom. I guess is what she's asking.
Yeah, we're not separate, Juanita. Alive or dead, dead or alive. I'm sitting here right now with like my specific person's energy all around me because we're not separate. I'm sitting here with you, whether you're here or not in the chat. We all collectively come from the same energy. It's just a given. So two people could be, a couple or best friends or whatever. One could be alive, one could be passed away, but there's still that connection. Like love is what keeps you together. Love is what connects you. Love doesn't die just because somebody dies. A connection doesn't die just because somebody loses their rental car.
So do you think like
all particles connect? Yeah.
So do you think like I guess like I'm just imagining like if I was a parent and I passed away and like my kid was kind of like upset or hurt, I would want them to be like living in this like frequency of love.
Mm-hmm.
I would love that, So I wonder if that's what they want for us too, because it's like
absolutely.
I want to experience them happy. I want to see them happy.
Absolutely, and they want to live. This is another thing. Being a death doula, I have learned that the undead. Yeah. Or the living dead, or the immortal dead, the dead that has passed on from this linear world where they have a physical body. They want to live vicariously through you. Your happiness, your good times.
That's sweet.
Your excitement. They live vicariously through that. So if you're in a bad mood about your situation, okay, if you're in a bad mood, sorry, that's me making it go off. If you are not happy, they will feel that as well. Pam, I've read that when loved ones die, that sometimes you'll visit them in your dreams. Is this one of the ways? Yeah, it is one of the ways to communicate with them. Very much so. I mean, I had a dream about my mom and Elvis, right? And then like, I don't know if the dream had anything to do with this, but like 3 weeks later, or a couple, like 3 weeks later, or 3 months later, something like that. I'm sitting in a studio recording my first single at Third Man Records. on the same machine that Elvis recorded his first single on. And I'm like, this is insane. Like, Elvis just asked me to sing Love Me Tender with him in a dream. And my mom's like, yeah, you got to start singing again.
It's like you're psychic or something.
So what do you do when the king of rock and roll asks you to sing with him? You sing. So I sang in the dream.
Wow, that's cool.
And then like I've had dreams where like I walked into a room and my mom's sitting there with my dad and my best friend Nikki, and Nikki and my dad are healthy, alive, and well, but my mom's been gone for almost 10 years.
Yeah.
But she was there.
So she's still a part of the clan, basically, the gang.
Fuck yeah, part of my friendship, dude.
That's so cool.
So, while death can be really spooky and scary, my mom was just explaining to me that, that's just something that happens to us because it's like really the only way that we could consciously cope with the reality of, a new adventure, a new place, a new time, a new story. I mean, if we physically got, like Tiffany says, beam me up, Scotty, we might just freak out. Might be worse. I don't know. I don't know. I can't explain everything, but my mom did explain it to me in a dream that she didn't really die. It was just something that happened. It's just not, death is just something that happens because it's the only way that we could cope with the transition to the other side, whatever that is. That's what she said in the dream.
I mean, how can everybody know, I guess, like, that it's like a dream, that they're, either whether it's like their subconscious sort of is having the dream or a spiritual experience is actually happening? How could they tell the difference? Or is there a difference to be had anyway?
Well, I don't know, because it's all subconscious. It's all 4D, and they say that the 4D is even more real than this 3D. And that's why so many people are like, 3D shit, ignore it.
Yeah.
And that's basically what my mom was saying to me in the dream. Oh, don't worry, that didn't really happen. That was just fake. To get me to where I needed to be on the other side so I could, I don't know, I guess beer. I don't know. I've never gotten too into it. I just know that I bought the spirit box a year ago so I could talk to my mom, and I never will forget how I turned it on and I heard her voice.
So it's like a transition from the like, I guess the conscious is still there, but it's just the physical body is just transitional. It's kind of what that feels like. I guess what you're sort of saying, what your mom is indicating, something like that, I think is what.
So if Diana Lynn's mom is here, can you please touch the REM pod? I don't have the spirit box on right now. Because I've had it on for like an hour and I'm like, it's like draining me out of, it's making me so tired. I won't be able to function tomorrow. It does take a lot out of me to do an Estes method. It does take a lot out of me to sit here with the spirit box.
Somehow I'm sweating, but it's cold and I don't understand it, but it is what it is. I'm a little sweat, so I'm just like, I am not John. My mom passed due to murder. Yeah, that's so, I don't know, I can't even imagine I am not John, and that hurts me always, like, to hear that, I was at work and heard it happen over my phone. The police scanner said everything. I never cried so hard until recently. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine like what that is like. That's just.
So when you say you wish your dad could say he's sorry, I'm sorry. Did I miss that he was here, or is he over on the other side? Oh my God! I hear my owl. She just went right outside the window. Did anybody hear her? I saw her the other day in the tree. I got a video of her flying.
Is Juanita's mom there?
Is Juanita's mom here? If Juanita's mom is in the house, touch the REM pod.
If I am not John's, well, if I am not John's mom around, touch something on the table. Maybe I shouldn't have said it right after, but
Yeah, let's just do one at a time. If Juanita's mom is here, let's give it a minute.
okay.
I'm watching the clock. If Juanita's mom is here, you can touch the REM pod like this. Or you can touch the magic Motley Crue light show balls if you can't touch the REM pod. So if you could please touch one of those. If Juanita's mom is here and you could please touch one of those. Juanita needs you. My daughter dreamt when my mom died that my mom was in a field running to see her sister. She died a little while later. I figured she was coming to take her home. Yeah. Very possible, Pamela.
I believe Juanita's mom's name is Hazel. Hazel.
Is Hazel there? If Hazel's there, if Juanita's mom Hazel is there, touch the REM pod or the Motley Crue light show balls.
Juanita also called out some relatives. It looks like Huey and Anna. Maybe we should ask them if they're there. Huey and Anna for Juanita. Hazel, Huey, and Anna. Sage says all particles connect. Nice. Yeah, I mean, because we're all from the, if we're family, right? The particles connect. So I guess like that, you know, the DNA connection is, I guess, like strong or energetically pulled towards each other. I'm assuming if particles connect. That's sweet. I am not John. Much love to you, Juanita. Juanita tried. She tried to be there. She tried to. She tried to save you, Hazel. She tried to save you.
So one more time, we're going to ask, is Juanita's mother there, Hazel? Or anybody that is in connection with Juanita, are you there? Touch the REM pod. Hazel's there. Please press the button. Here, let me show you. Like this.